Hi everyone. I I've been wanting to do a reading on Jim Carey. Um, I'm just taking my damn time about it. I haven't watched any reading on him yet. I just wanted to go in this reading with a clear mind, and not because it's confusing as it is. I just want to stay true to myself and what I'm feeling and what my intuition is saying to me as it is. And before I start the reading, my intuition um, is telling me that it is the real Jim Carrey. It is him. My intuition is telling me that it's definitely him. He's speaking French. Um, it was an award where everyone was French speaking. So the award was in France, was it? I'm not sure if the award was in France, but it just kind of tells me that he stepped away from Hollywood as Hollywood is falling. Um, so I think it's great that he's away from the Met Galas and that he's away from the big American kind of Hollywood style entertainment. So I think it's good for him to go in different venues now. He's a brilliant artist. Um, Jim Carrey is a genius um, when it comes to art and just his mind. His mind is just genius. He was in a very dark place for years. His girlfriend passed away. That really affected him. He was on a lot of drugs. I believe that the girlfriend was also on drugs, um, as in like antidepressants and all that, like Oxycontin and all that. And I think he felt guilty for a very long time about her death. Um, if you're in a relationship with another addict and one of them passes away, you're always going to feel guilty um, for not helping them and things like that. Even the family, I believe, or the parents of his ex-girlfriend kind of blamed him for her death. Um, because, I could sort of understand that the parents would blame him a bit, but because he is such a famous person, so they must have thought, why wasn't she safe with you? How come she took her life while she was with you? Why didn't you look after her, type of thing. So I think he felt guilty for that for a very long time. So he went in a very dark place after that, and we could definitely see that the what it was going through inside um, was definitely he was acting all that out, and he was also looking quite like almost like sick. He was starting to look quite sick, and then over the years, decades of face pulling, it made his skin very saggy. I can sort of understand that he wanted a facelift. I think he's in a new era now. It is the year of the horse. So it's all about letting go of your past, going in the future with positivity, love, and light. Um, Jim Carrey is also very spiritual, so he knows all about the year of the horse and all that, and manifestation, and he's very aware of that. So this is a very good year for him to come out and, yeah, be a new Jim Carrey, but it's still him. He's had a facelift. He's had inner work done. Um, and he deserves a lifetime achievement. He's just one of those people that really does deserve a lifetime achievement, just like Ozzy Osbourne. These people are healers of the world. Um, he's squeaky clean at the moment. Jim Carrey, we haven't heard anything weird. In fact, he's been exposing the evil in Hollywood. So we just, I feel a bit um, I feel a bit like people are really disrespecting him at the moment online, and because he's such a light, you know. But if all you can see is, the outside, and you can't see that his spirit is still there, it is Jim Carrey. But because we haven't seen him in such a bright light for a long time, because he was so depressed, and he was very deep for a very long time. I mean, he was talking about all kinds of spirituality, about how the mind and the body works, and that, he was saying that Jesus lives within us. We are God, just things like that. I mean, he was very deep. People that are judging him at the moment haven't really done their research on Jim Carrey. Um, you know, and I think he looks really great. I think he looks fantastic. I really do. I've always found him a handsome, and he's 64 years old, guys. You know, um, so he's not gonna look like he used to look like, and he's got, I don't know, billions, millions. I don't know. Is he a millionaire or billionaire? I don't know, but he can do whatever he wants to his face and to his eyes. I've got brown eyes. If I could make them green or wear contact lenses, I would. But I can't. I can't handle sticking stuff in there. So the color of the eyes. Um, People with billions of dollars, they can do whatever they want to their eyes. I mean, you know. Um, Also, the lighting and everything can also affect the eye color. When you look, I looked at one photo, an older photo. You can actually see the green in his eyes. His eyes aren't as dark as people might think. His eyes aren't as dark as mine. The brown. I'm really brown. But his eyes had the green in it already. So I know as you get older, your eye color can change a little bit. But the eye color, that doesn't really worry me too much. It doesn't tell me that he's a clone or whatever, you know. And then they're saying, well, the teeth. What about the teeth? Well, when your face is being pulled like that, it's massively pulled. Of course, your mouth is going to go, it's all going to change a bit. So, yeah, now that I've said that, that's my intuition telling me that, okay? My intuition is telling me that's the real Jim Carrey. So, None of this clone bull going on. But let's see what the cards tell me. Be interesting to see if my intuition is right. So we're gonna do the card session. Well, there's one card already. King of the Winter. Oh, it's really dark in here. I'm gonna have to turn this light on. King of Winter. Yeah, I see Jim Carrey as a king. Knowledgeable, experience, fair-minded, unemotional. Get advice from... Oh, I might need to turn my bigger light on. Hold on. Okay. Get advice from someone professional and objective. Public speaking, unemotional relationships. Okay. That's a card for Jim Carrey. Public speaking. And how about that French, guys? I mean, that is not easy to learn. That, you know, trying to speak another language like that, it is going to change your voice and everything. So the voice thing can be easily explained. I mean, he's a genius. Did anyone... No one is praising him for the achievements that he's made, that he's had. No one is praising him for bringing so much laughter and joy into our lives, into our homes with his movies. No one is saying how brilliant it is. Go and check out his paintings. Brilliant. No one is praising him. He's had a lifetime achievement, and everyone is just trolling him on the internet. You know, the true fans need to come out. I'm a true fan. Yeah. He's a healer. He really is. Anyone like that. Jim Carrey. Queen of Spring. Brilliant, loyal, talented, friendly. Believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you maintain a balance between work and home life. So Jim Carrey needed to get out of the Hollywood scene and leave all that behind. I'm sure he had to sign something, you know, to make all them movies. He's been there, done that. He knows it's a dark environment. So he's left that. Sorry, there's my Jesus. So he's left that scene and he's gone into a different venue. Good for him. Good for him. He looks so happy. He looks so happy. He looks so good. What do we expect him to do? For him to grow under a rock? Good for him. You know, we all go through changes, and I think he looks great. I really do. Six of Winter. Positive changes are on their way. A welcome relief from troubled times, traveling or relocating. He might even be